In F1 racing, people may think that the most important thing is speed. It's all about which car or which driver is the fastest on the track. But it's also about making the right decision in a split second. And that's where cloud technology came in. Today, we are going to talk with Mr. Gareth Ill, the president of Oracle Japan and Asia Pacific, about how cloud technology helps the driver make the right decision on the race day. Hello, Mr. Ill, and thank you for talking with us today. First of all, how do you feel to see the F1 racing return to Singapore after 2 years?
I think it is fantastic to see the F1 come here. It's a sign of recovery from the pandemic. It's a sign of trust and faith in the Singaporean government and their ability to manage through these tough times. But most of all, it's a sign that people are positive, they're really eager to engage, and a tremendous event is coming to Singapore that everyone can share in.
Can you tell us about the Oracle's data analytic capabilities and its impact on F1 racing?
Well, one of the things that's become very important in all sports is analytics. And what you're seeing now is data is driving decisions, whether it is baseball or basketball or American football or European football, and of course F1. The more data, the more analytics, the better. But these analytics have to be very fast. Athletics moves even faster than most businesses. The decisions are done in seconds and sometimes in milliseconds. So analytics must be full of data to be helpful and move very quickly. And then last but not least, they must be trusted. They must be presented and managed in a secure environment where that data can be exchanged and then made decisionable and then acted upon in a very fast manner. So analytics and sports, particularly F1, it's all about the data, it's all about the speed.
And how does Oracle make simulations more accurate every year?
This is a really great question because one of the things Oracle is doing is constantly innovating on our cloud infrastructure. We're improving the chips, we're improving the speed of the processors, we're improving the capabilities in the analytics, the compute and the storage, and we're doing so to help our customers perform better, innovate faster so they can serve their customers better. And what's really making a big impact is that Oracle is innovating in the cloud as well as the application layer around it. So what you get is you get these analytics and you can trust them because they're through an integrated architecture where the answer is being delivered in a fast, seamless, trustworthy environment, and it is secure.
Okay, and in F1 racing, I was wondering that because everything happens so fast and you have to analyze this enormous data in real time, how did you do it?
Well, one of the things that Oracle does very well is because we understand data, but we also understand compute. And one of the things Oracle has done is architected the OCI infrastructure, the Generation 2 cloud, quite frankly, more efficiently, more cost performance capability, and more speed than any other cloud out there. And what's happening is that in F1, it's not seconds, it's milliseconds, the difference between the first, second place. And so therefore, the speed of the infrastructure and its ability to transport data, compute on that data, and then bring back analytics so that decisions can be made is mission critical. And this is becoming more important year after year as the telemetrics on the track, what's happening in the gear changes, where the driver feels the race is going, but also what about the tire change? How do we look at the competition? How do we do simulation so that we can take advantage of this high performance computing capability and then take it into the next decision and make them faster and better than the competition and win? And that's what you see happening with the Oracle F1 team and the Red Bull team working together as Oracle Red Bull and therefore winning on the track.
Okay, and talking about simulation, do you have to run like thousands of simulations before the final day of the race?
Ultimately, the calculations are in the billions. It is a huge compute infrastructure, and it runs incredibly fast. And what happens is that they're running multiple simulations, multiple analytics, and they're doing multiple decision tools all at the same time. And then, of course, the Oracle Red Bull team is then bringing all of that information back to the experience, the judgment, an incredible capability and skill set that the Oracle Red Bull team has to manage that car, work with the drivers, compete, and then ultimately, of course, win.
How is AI and machine learning used in other areas outside the track? Do you use it on marketing campaign, or can you use it to lower the cost of production?
Absolutely. Artificial intelligence, AI, and ML, machine learning, are really the future of technology. We all talk about applications, we talk about cloud. The one common denominator is data. This is something that Oracle's history of 44 years, we have been living the data life longer than any other cloud company out there. And because we know how to work with data, we can bring that into the infrastructure and make it usable, make it actionable, which is the key part. Now, what happens with AI and ML? Really, it's algorithms that are running on the infrastructure, running very quickly, but without data, quite frankly, they're not very useful. The more data, the better the algorithm runs. So what we do see is that the AI and the ML is expanding because the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, is bringing more data, better data, more secure and faster into the infrastructure, and then it is being used in simulators to determine what type of tires do we want to run, what do we do about pit stops, how is the car performing, what can we do to continue to make it perform even better, because much like the cloud infrastructure, the car has to perform better every race as well. So they're constantly tuning. And then in the high performance compute environment, they're using the technology to build the engines and make them faster and better and more efficient. A good example is in the automobile industry. Oracle has done an incredible job partnering with companies like Toyota and Nissan and Mazda and Subaru around the world to help them use the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure for high performance computing. And what they do is they do crash simulations, they do energy utilization simulations, they do building and design simulations. And all of that needs artificial intelligence and machine learning so that their processes become better, that they're more exact, and they can build faster, better, and cheaper infrastructure and do it at a price that keeps their business performance in line with their engineering performance. And we work together with these teams in these customers, and it's not just automotive, it's in banking, it's in healthcare, it's in travel and hospitality. The future is really going in that direction, and that's why I think Oracle is best positioned with OCI and our data heritage, because we'll bring the data into a seamless infrastructure, use the cloud compute and storage in a high performance capability to then activate applications that help businesses make decisions, run processes faster, better, and cheaper than their competition.
How is Oracle using a similar solution as the Oracle Red Bull Racing with other customers?
Well, I'll give you a good example. We use it ourselves. The Oracle Cloud Infrastructure and our applications infrastructure has made Oracle one of the fastest companies to report in the stock exchanges in America. From the day we close a quarter to the day we report to the street is typically 10 days. Sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 11, depends on where the weekend falls. But we are the fastest company to report of anyone else on the exchange, and the reason for that is because we have a better managed infrastructure, better managed process. We have exact, secure infrastructure that helps us report to our shareholders and the market faster than any other company out there. But we also see other customers using this infrastructure. Sports teams like the Premier League in the UK. We've got the Warriors, the basketball team in the United States, and many other teams are using Oracle and partnering with us so that they can run their businesses, which is sports, better, with more accuracy, and compete faster to win.
What do you think is the future of AI and machine learning?
Well, that's a great question because this is more of a personal opinion. I've been in software for over 30 years, and I think the next generations of technology, you're going to see AI, artificial intelligence, and ML, machine learning, out in front of the application. The data, the cloud, and the application infrastructure are going to be components of what ultimately is going to be the area of focus of technology, which will be artificial intelligence and machine learning. So processes can learn as they run, and they can improve themselves and get better. Oracle has pioneered this with our autonomous computing capabilities in the database. We have infrastructure that heals itself, it scales on its own, it brings down the cost of operations. No one else can do that, so we are the best positioned, albeit we won't write all the algorithms. We'll do those with our customers, we'll do those with our partners, but we will bring AI and ML to the customer better, faster, and cheaper than any other company out there. Well, one thing that's very important in business, and we'll step off technology for a moment, and I tell young people who ask me about my career and how to succeed in business, you can learn a lot in school and you can do a lot of preparation and you can work very hard. We all need to do that, but nothing replaces passion, whether it's in athletics or it's in business or in your personal life. So take that, drive with that, push with that, and you'll achieve great things.